now. I still have not tried. Oh my goodness! Guys, okay, I'm just gonna keep talking and pretend that nothing is happening on my shoulder. Hey guys, this is Jen and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys an updated 2015 must-have cream beauty products in my humble opinion. And of course I did a 2014 version of this. A lot of you guys really found it useful and told me that you kept coming back to the video throughout the year and stuff, although I did have to re-upload it because YouTube deleted it. A ton of you guys have been requesting for me to do an updated version of this after another year of living in Korea and trying out heaps of products. So although this can still change next year and I will update you guys, I went through all of my products just today and pulled and picked out all of my favorites from this year. So that's basically what this video is going to be without referencing too much to my 2014 version. So if you guys haven't seen the first one, you guys should go watch that first and then watch this one if you haven't seen it. So without further ado, let's begin with my list, and I'm going to start with skincare and then go to makeup. So for this year, my favorite has been the Belif Moisturizing and Firming Eye Cream. I just think that this is a very highly recommendable eye cream to all different types of people, whether you're in your teens, whether you're in your 30s. A little goes a long way and it's just a really effective cream. So that is my favorite eye cream out of Korean skincare. Then the Belif Aqua Balm has been my favorite as well. I think I've used like 2 or 3 tubs of this year and I've already finished this one as well. This is just a really refreshing, light but very effective and moisturizing cream. It's a gel form, so if you have oily skin, it's really suitable for you, or normal to combination skin. I've been really loving this cream this year for just whenever I want something really fuss-free, especially in the mornings. And then at nighttime, my absolute favorite go-to cream has been the SUM 37 White Award Ultimate Whitening Ampoule in Cream. Just starting from the packaging, you can probably tell it's a high-end brand. It's very luxurious. It actually comes with a little tub of these pearls that you mix in first when you first get it, and it comes with this spatula that a lot of people have been asking where it's from. Is you mix it in together and the product itself just becomes super like glutinous kind of. It's like very gelish and smooth and blendable. And if you guys have seen me actually talking about this in my other videos throughout this year, you might remember me mentioning how it feels like it's a sleeping mask or a sleeping pack. Your skin is completely revitalized and it's just so firm and full with moisture. It's amazing, and it leaves my skin glowing as well. So if you use this properly, it seriously gives you amazing results. So definitely my favorite moisturizer out of cream products at the moment. For essences and light lotions, my 2 favorites have been the Hanyul Rice Essential Skin Softener and the Hera Cell Essence, and I have mentioned these in the past as well, so I won't go into too much detail, but the Hanyul one is a softening and suppleness providing product, and the Hera Cell Essence, it's not as moisturizing as this, but it does other things like whiten and balance and give you skin evenness, brightness, transparency, and a little bit of a firming effect. So these 2 have been my absolute favorite lotions / essences. And my final product for skincare is this mask. This is my absolute favorite mask from this year. It's a definite must-have checkout, I guess, if you come to Korea. You would have seen me talk about this multiple times throughout this year as well. It's a whitening, moisturizing, and firming 3-in-1 special care mask that has a top part for the first half of the face, upper half of the face, and then the bottom half of the face loops around your ears and gives you like a tightening effect on your jawline, whilst the top half gives you whitening and moisturizing. It's just really amazing and I love this stuff. I actually don't have any favorite foundations from Korean products this year, which is funny, so I'm just gonna skip that category and I'm gonna go straight to BB cushions. So just like last year, I have 5 favorite BB cushions this year, and a couple of the ones I mentioned in last year kind of got pushed out as these new ones came on board, and I also tried out other ones too. 5 might sound like a lot to you guys, but I wanted to provide you with options for dry skin and normal combination to oily skin, because it really depends, especially for BB cushion type of products, what kind of skin you have. So for people who have dry skin and are looking for more moisturizing, dewy finish products, my favorites for this year is the Iope XP version, which is just the white top. It's just amazing for a really glowy, dewy, celebrity-like skin finish, and it gives you a really nice porcelain type of look. Not the shade, everyone has different shades of course, but I mean like the smoothness of the skin, and it just really makes your skin look super healthy and glowy. And the Missha Signature Essence Cushion actually took me by surprise this year. Surprisingly has amazing finish, and it also has a very long lasting effect. The sponge is kind of dense and bouncy, more so than the other products, and so I feel like it also kind of distributes the product a little bit better onto the sponge. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, so this is also a favorite and recommendation to the dry skin gals out there. And of course, the Sulwhasoo Perfecting Cushion. So a lot of people have to ask me throughout this year, Jane, how come you never talk about Sulwhasoo cushions? It was just because the shade does not match me. This one is in number 21 and it's called medium pink, and so it has a little bit of pink tone to it. It doesn't match with my neck, and so that's the only reason. But apart from that, it really does have an excellent formula, and apart from the smell being a little bit strong, which most of them do have anyway, it's just an amazing cushion. This is a high-end one though, so if you want to do a little bit more of investing, this is the one that I would recommend. And then for the oilier type of skin types, or if you're living in humid environments, the Hera UV Mist Cushion Long Stay Matte, super long, and also the Iope Matte Cushion. All of mine are in 21, just in case you guys would like to know. It's matte enough for if you are a dry skinned person that it would kind of look dry on you. But if you are thank you Tweety for pooping on me. But if you were an oily skinned person, or if you're in humid environments, these two last much longer, much better. They fare well throughout the day without patching up, etc. And they give you still that very nice luminous glowy finish of Korean celebrities. So these two are my recommendations. I don't know, it's really up to you which brand you would like to go for, and I guess which one is easier for you guys to access. Sorry if this is like a really serious video. I'm like trying to focus on what I'm saying. So for the category of bases and skin primers, I have these three guys to show you guys. It's the Innisfree No-Sebum Blur Primer. It really blurs out the skin and makes it look really smooth and fills in all the pores and stuff like that, so that your foundation just glides on really well. And yeah, it does a very good job. So this is what I recommend for oily skinned people, and for those who are looking for more of a dewy finish primer, I guess, if you've got dry skin. The one that I recommend from this year is Clio's Kill Cover Realist Wear Moist Primer. This is actually a really great kind of moisturizing base. It can actually double up as skincare at the beginning of the day when you're just putting on your makeup. Perhaps just if you've got 1 or 2 steps skincare done already, then you can go straight in with this, and it's kind of like a light gel moisturizer that works as a primer, and it's not too expensive either. And then out of base type of products that actually have a sort of color and a brightening function, the one that I recommend and have been loving is the Sulwhasoo Makeup Balancer. A little bit of a thick formula, but it does blend in nicely. So the color is just a light pastel pink, but it rubs into your skin tone, and it just leaves your skin looking healthier and glowier, and it adds a nice layer. It doesn't have a greasy feel or anything to it, and also you can use this to mix it into your foundation as well, obviously. So those 3 products for my bases / primers for 2015. Now for eyeshadow primers, I have not budged about my opinions from last year. I still maintain that these 2 are my favorite from the Korean market. The Innisfree Eye Primer and the EYESHADOWS Proof 10 Eye Primer are the ones that I recommend. I have been reaching a little bit more for this one. It just glides on really smoothly. I find that a lot of non-Korean, like Western brand eye primers actually leave your eyes looking a little bit cakey, but these ones don't. They're really gentle, and they're also very effective, and of course they're so affordable. So I have still been loving these 2 and maintain that these 2 are still my favorites. My favorite brow kits for this year would be these 2 guys. The Face Shop Brow Master Eyebrow Kit, which is surprisingly really good, and the 3 Concept Eyes Eyebrow Kit. I personally think that this one is amazing. It's just so soft and blendable, but the color right now doesn't match me. So this is what I recommend if you can find the right shade for you. It also comes with a little spoolie and of course that tiny little brush. Then the Face Shop one is my personal favorite at the moment, just because the shade is perfect for me, and the powders are decent as well. It doesn't like disappear throughout the day. This one personally, I like the blendable softness a little bit more, but the Face Shop has more suitable shades. and it's a little bit cheaper as well. So these two have been my absolute favorites for the year. For eyeshadows, I also still maintain pretty much the same position as last year, that my favorites have been the Hydra Mono Eyes. And whilst I'm saying this, I think I do have to say that if I were to choose eyeshadows, like my favorite eyeshadows out of my whole kit, I would not really reach for Korean eyeshadows at the moment. They are super cheap and they do have really pretty color ranges, but they have not really worked up to the amazing standard of high pigmentation and long lastingness as much as, like, for example, Urban Decay. So these ones are recommendations out of the Korean market that I have to talk about anyway. So Aritham's Mono Eyes, which I don't have here for some reason. And then the Etude House single eyeshadows. They have really cute packaging as well. And the Innisfree single shadows are amazing too. And also Clio's Pro single eyeshadows. They're really light and soft and blendable and almost like it feels like it's fluffy. So I do really like these. They kind of remind me of Lancome's new shadows, which are going to come out next month in January. So they do look nice and professional. They come with a lot of product as well. They're slightly more dear than these guys, but they all have different color ranges. So check out a couple of different brands while you're in Korea if you're looking for eyeshadows, because they're only like a couple of dollars each, and it can't hurt to pick up a couple, especially if you find some unique colors that there might not be many of in Western brands. I'm sorry if I'm starting to blab. I'm trying my best to explain myself, but sometimes I lose my words because I've been in Korea for so long. I'm like thinking in Korean. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to like twinkle eyeliner type of products, and I've got two brands here for you guys. I still firmly love my Etude House Tear eyeliner. The name and everything just always disappears, so I always forget the name of this product even though I've been using it for years. But yes, this is still my favorite twinkle eyeliner. I love this and I always carry this around with me to just place on my 애교살, and it just has a really pretty twinkle going on, which looks nice and natural if you blend it out. So yes, this is my absolute favorite must-have. It probably does go into one of my holy grail products actually. Out of concealers, the Laneige Cushion Concealer. Hands down, this is just amazing. The Maybelline, what's that Maybelline one called again? I forgot what it's called. How can I forget the name of this product? The Maybelline one that has the twist up and the cushion application as well. This is like the new and improved version of it. From the packaging, it's just more sturdy, longer lasting, and you can actually see the product as well, how much there is in it. It's click up and the sponge is just way better than the Maybelline one. Not to put down the Maybelline, I love the Maybelline one as well. I'd say the formula for Maybelline is a little bit more natural, so this is higher coverage, and I haven't found it to be creasing under the eyes in any way, but I don't actually get creasing, so I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, this has been my absolute favorite must-have Korean concealer product. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen this kind of product before, but I have been loving this and I have always forgotten to mention it in my favorites this year. It's just so funny. I've been carrying it around with me all the time this year, and every time I'm using it, I'm like, this is amazing. Like seriously, how can I have lived without this in my life before? This is what you guys need to go and get. It's the Nature Republic Magic Remover Corrector Pen. It has a sort of like marker texture pen, and it just cleans off your makeup. If you make a mistake, you just have to like touch the end of it and it completely just disappears. It has a really accurate tip, and it was only like $5 or $10 or something, so it's definitely a must-have in my makeup collection and bag. And then for my favorite pencil eyeliners for this year, I have 3 different brands to show you guys. The Clio Gel Presso Waterproof Pencil Gel Liners, they're still my favorites. I wouldn't say they're my absolute favorites anymore though, because I have come across some other ones that are much smoother to apply, and it also dries up. I'm not sure if the newer formulas might do so, but a couple of these have tended to just dry up and the actual stick inside it just falls out and you can't use it after a few months. If you're new to this product, it's basically twist up gel in a crayon pencil type of product, and it also has a little sharpener that a lot of people don't actually know about for some reason, and you just twist it up. These guys are great Korean eyeliners, but I've also come across these 2 guys this year and they are my favorites too. Guys, Espoir's waterproof eye pencils are so smooth smooth. It's just unbelievable, and it's really, really waterproof too. At the end, it comes with a sponge-like rubber tip, which is to smudge out the product. This is to be sharpened. It doesn't have a twist up or anything, but the formula is just amazing, smooth, waterproof, long-lasting, just amazing. So this is probably my top recommendation out of all Korean brands in terms of eyeliner pencils at the moment. And also another thing that I found this year was the Wakemake Color Gelquid liner. It looks really similar to Clio's one, but it has a different formula. It lasts much longer. The colors are slightly different though, so it really depends. So I just wanted to add that in to show you guys. It has a sharpener as well, and it's twist up too. I'm getting there, guys. I'm going to move on to contour and bronzing products. Now, if you've been watching me, this is nothing new, so very, very quickly, my Too Cool for School Art Class by Rodin Contour Kit is a personal favorite. Really smooth. It's got 3 different shades. They're matte and they are not chalky. They're not too ready. I personally think that this middle color is just the best, especially for like natural nose contouring and stuff like that. The Espoir shading and highlighting duo entered my life, and I've been loving this. So I've been using this still every single day since I bought it. They have a slight sheen to it as opposed to this, which is completely matte, so it really depends what kind of contour or bronzing that you go for. But as I said in the other videos, this is just a lot more natural because it's more of a skin tone brown, whereas this is a little bit more of a brownie brown. It might be harder to find this online, so that's one of the problems for international viewers. Now onto blushes. Now last year I mentioned this product, the Etude House Lovely Cookie Blusher in number 9 Sweet Berry Muffin, and I still love this, and I still love Etude House's tiny little cute muffin blushes. Just look at this case, guys. $6? Yep, 6,000 won, so it's very cheap. I really want to mention these guys this year. It's the Beyond Alice in Glow Lip and Cheek. This is a collaboration between a brand called Beyond and Alice in Wonderland from this year, and I'm not sure if they have decided whether it's going to be permanent or a limited edition. Seriously, if you like cream blushes and stuff, I really recommend you guys to check these out. The colors are just formulated so prettily. They really last a long time. They're very soft and blendable. You can use it for both your lips and your cheeks, and also your eyes if you would like to. A tiny bit goes a long way, but I'm wearing this on my cheeks today as well, this one. Okay, I only have 2 categories left. My favorite mascaras from Korean brands, and I have tried a ton of mascaras this year, I think. I've tried like low-end and high-end. My favorite have been these kind of low-end ones. It's the Innisfree Skinny and Jumbo Dual Color. You guys might have seen this in a couple of my other videos from this year as well. It's just got this big jumbo side and this really skinny side, which is for your lower lashes, and then this is for your upper lashes. It's not a waterproof product though, but out of non-waterproof ones, this is just my favorite. I really like the skinny end for my lower lashes as well, for really precise application, yet still an amazing amount of volume. And then the other one is another non-waterproof mascara, and you can buy this from Olive Young. The code GLOCOLA P Curlist Mascara, and it comes in this sort of squeezy tube packaging. I've actually got this on my eyes today, so if you like natural mascara, especially like if you go to work and you don't want to look like you've got too much mascara on, it doesn't flake off and it just looks very neat. I think it's a really nice professional mascara to use. It has a C-shaped wand and it just really volumizes nicely in a clean way. It reminds me of Maybelline mascaras. The Darkness Premium Collagen Eyelash Glue and Gel in the clear and black version. If you've been following me for a while, you guys will probably know that I've actually been using this since before I even started YouTube. These are just my absolute favorite eyelash glues. Really super strong hold. Every time I use this in front of like makeup artists, they're like, where did you get that from? Because they've never really seen it before. A lot of people really like this application of applying it on like this. It also gives you the option of like eyeliner type of application, especially if your lash is like drooping a little bit towards the end of the day and you need to do a precise reapplication, or like dotting on for adding jewels and things like that. I've gone through like maybe like 10 of these in my life because I have so many lip tints that have been my favorites, and I seriously just cannot choose between them. I'm just gonna give you guys the option and give you a heads up by showing you guys them, and you can decide which ones you would like to try from them. Do you think that sounds like a good idea? I cannot go out of the house without holding one of these. It is my choice Bosonga version 22 dual lip tints and gloss. They just have the most amazing formulation, pigmentation, long lastingness, really pretty shades, and also the lip gloss side, which just makes your lips look so plump and juicy and smells amazing. My absolute favorite has been Cashmere, and I think that this is just the most flattering red color, which has a little bit of like a fluoro pink tone to it and just really brightens up any person's face. I have finished one, I'm using my second one, and I also have a backup. So these are my absolute favorite lip tints for the year. And then because I can't just go and just leave you guys with like one lip tint recommendation, I have so many others that I've been really liking. This one that I have mentioned last year, it's the Missha The Style tint. Really creamy and milky and goes on evenly and doesn't settle into the lips in random patches. Very, very pretty. And then this Aritam Style Pop Pudding tint. This also feels really nice and creamy and milky. Of course, because it's a tint, it just disappears into the lips and doesn't feel like anything is sitting on top of it. Really long lasting and really affordable. And of course, the Face Shop Milky Moisture tint in number 3 Apple Red. I mentioned this as a favorite in one of my previous videos this year. It's a little bit chunky to carry around. It's a little bit more sheerer, but it has a really natural color and application, especially because it smells so yummy. Another tint I've been really liking is the Too Cool for School Milk Tint. Can you guys see the trend going on? I love the milky tints. I think everyone should try milky tints. It just looks so natural and it feels natural and it just feels like you're about to eat some kind of strawberry milkshake or something. Number 3, Milky Red. This is also a really milky and creamy formula. As you can probably see, it has a little bit of a fluoro tinge to it. Now this year, of course, the YSL tint in oils have been all the rage, but I think this product actually topped it. The Beyond Alice in Glow Collections oil tint in number 3 Pink Red is just amazing. I've got this on my lips today. It really juices up the lips, gives it a 3D look. It's not as sticky as the YSL one. It's really light, but it lasts really long and the color is just beautiful. And of course, it's so cute. Look at the packaging. So cute. The Mamon's Creamy Tint Color Balm Intense. This has been trending in Korea, so much so that this particular color completely sold out. And I can see why. It's like the NARS lip crayon things. It's really, really creamy to apply, and although it's matte, it's not drying. It leaves your lips actually looking more volumized and more 3D for some reason. So yes, this has made it into my must-have list as well. And the one that I've got here is in number 22, Bouquet Rosy. So almost finished, guys. Out of the high-end range, the ones that have made it into my must-haves this year, the Hera Sheerholic Lip Gloss. Amazing gloss. It does get your hair stuck onto your lips. But if you like traditional glosses, definitely Hera. The smell is amazing too. And of course the Hera lipsticks as well. They are just really well formulated. Color range is just something different. Seriously, you have to try and check out Korean lipsticks. They're really pigmented and creamy, and most importantly, the shades are just so pretty. And then last but not least, my favorite high-end tint has been the Iope tint. This is massive though, just letting you guys know. As it is high-end, it does feel different. You can see the quality difference in the tint. More of a moisturizing and lingering type of product application. It's a little bit more like sticky and gellyish like, but it feels more like nice to apply, and it also leaves your lips looking very luscious and juicy. And then I actually did have another product that I have left out, and I think I actually did not mention this in last year's video, but it's the Laneige Two-Tone Lip Balms and lip bars, I mean. A lot of people have been asking me about this and about my opinions about it, but I really do think that if you want to try something different, it's definitely something that lifts up your mood. It reminds me of like ice cream bars. You push down the side and then the product comes out, and the cool thing is it's got 2 different colors because Koreans love to do gradient lips, and so this does it like in one go. The inner part is a different color and the outer part is a little bit lighter. Product is great, but it doesn't have that much and it's a little bit expensive, and after a while the 2 like blocks can separate. So that's just a little warning, but they do have a great, really pretty range of colors, and the one that I have here is in number 6, Pink Step. So this is also one of my must-haves if I were to say come to Korea and have a look at these kind of products. So yes, that is it for Jen's 2015 must-have Korean beauty products. Of course, it's according to my opinion, as I said. And if you guys have anything that you would like to share amongst each other as well, if there's something that you have found or something that you cannot live without out of Korean products that you would recommend to other people who are trying to find what to buy when they come and visit Korea, make sure to share it down below so that we can all see it, and then thumbs up each other's ones as well if you agree, because Korean products are amazing, right? And also I just want to remind you guys that if you haven't seen my Korean makeup shopping tour video, which is basically where I actually physically take you guys to one of the best Korean makeup shopping areas, I'll place the link over here for you guys to go and see if you haven't seen it already. And I'm bound to have forgotten something here, but I'll always constantly do monthly favorites and stuff to update you guys on my new finds and stuff. So I hope that this was a useful video for you guys, and I just want to say thank you guys for making this year so meaningful for me. Beauty is just a tool that I use to connect with you guys. It's really just a hobby and something fun to talk about. So don't take it too seriously. You don't need to have everything that I've mentioned here. Just pick and choose the things that you really need for your life. It's just a really great way to express yourself and have fun and be creative, and it affects your mood as well. And that's pretty much the reason why I do this. So just wanted to remind you guys, because you know, some of you guys probably are really young viewers and you might get the wrong idea from my videos, but I'm not telling you guys that you really need all these things. It's just recommendations. That's pretty much it for my rant, and if there's anything else, I will make sure to leave it down in the description bar below, and I'll also have the list of all of the names of the products that I've mentioned today, as well as links to where you can purchase it online if I can find one. So yes, that is it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, or if you would like me to continue to update you guys in the future. Click over here onto the left if you'd like to subscribe. It's free, you get notifications, and I upload weekly. And there are other cool videos up here and down there if you guys would like to see them and you haven't seen them already. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Have a great week, guys. Bye! 다음에 또 봐요.